rookie season for him, sitting in second place. This organization is elated to have him for years to come.
And at number 2, he still has a lot of time to show everyone why he deserves to win Rookie of the Year.
Well, he certainly throughout the season has adjusted to opponents quicker than they've adjusted to him, and that is so advanced for a rookie. Speaks highly of his game and his IQ.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. And it's ABC in at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Jordan Clarkson, and it's Big Daddy in at the 4-man spot. And so it's Minnesota with it. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Here's Dub going inside, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Red Hot. Sinks it. What range from downtown. He's got 5.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to the monster. Can they get it? Here's Head. And rejected. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Big Daddy. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And deep into the season now, Grant. Are you noticing any trends that may just become a permanent part of the game?
Well, I mean, of course, B.A., the fast pace of the NBA is here to stay. And players of all positions are continuing to develop deeper range from the three-point line.
Here's Head. Following the score by Houston. Pass to Clarkson. Here's the monster. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Floats one up. Head misses. Houston in the lead. And that one's good. ABC.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to George. Here's Head. Clarkson outside. Driving in. Right through the D for the layup.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And a two-handed jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Pass to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's George. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Mr. Clutch. That went off the back iron and out.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
George with the bucket.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Here's Big Daddy. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Now here's George. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. He rifled that one in from distance.
Oh, my. The air is thin from out there, but I'll tell you what, he's got deep range.
Here's Dub, averaging around 6 a game. Over to the left wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Again, Houston. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Rockets.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
From deep three-point range. And so it's Houston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Rockets?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
The Timberwolves trail. So the Rockets 5 now. And it's Big Daddy in at the 3. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And the Rockets with possession here. Knocked away. It's stolen by Clarkson. Pass to Dub. And a nice finish on the layup.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Big Daddy. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Throws it up high.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Shot clock at 6. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. Houston in the lead. Here's Big Daddy. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And there's always been dialogue between NBA officials and the coaches and players. Some concern that it's gotten too chippy of late, Clark. It's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look, and you certainly have to recognize the fact that both sides are humans and emotions are going to run hot at times. The league has rules about how you engage with officials. I think you should actually have some give and take, but it should be toned down from what it has been recently.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of this sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Oh, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that. First one falls for him. Hits both from the stripe.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Dub. Here's Big Daddy. Here's the great one. 6 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Rockets lead by 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's the monster. Sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Ooh, poked away. Here's Big Daddy. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. George for 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
The Rockets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the wing on the left. Here's the great one. Good on the shot.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And the basket by Dub.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Big Daddy. The 15-footer. Chamberlain pulls it in. Here's Dub. Pass to Chamberlain from the baseline. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now, actually cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The Rockets making a change here. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Well-designed inbounds play. It's an art.
Pass to Head. Here's Big Daddy. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Here's Clarkson in his last outing with 12 points. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Red Hot. Big Daddy grabs a board. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Clarkson, right side. Pass to the kid. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Head misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hammers the lob through.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it's Minnesota with it. It's good. He's got 5.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Dub. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Rockets on top, up 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Houston came ready to play. They went to work early at both ends of the floor, going on a 9-0 run to jump out in front. When the clock ran out in the first quarter, they were up by 8. And into the second quarter, momentum started to shift slightly as they gave up some of that lead, ending the half up 3. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Hard to feel happy when your opponent's shooting over 60%. You're going to have to make things harder for those guys defensively. Force them out their comfort zone. Contest every shot.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Jordan Clarkson, and it's Big Daddy in at the 4 slot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Prince down low. Dub with a rebound. Houston in the lead. Pass to Red Hot. Here's ABC. To the left wing. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Red Hot. Drills it from deep. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Now here's Clarkson. Out to the wing. Here's Prince. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
What a move. He saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
Here's Dub. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 6.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Big Daddy. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Rockets will go for a different look here. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Clarkson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with the
Oh, big finish.
Man. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Back comes Houston in transition. Pass to the great one. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now an 8-point Rocket lead.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Big Daddy. Another three from Houston. Minnesota has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to the monster. Back to George. Sinks the 15-footer. George has got 9.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Big Daddy. And it's Houston scoring again.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
That one goes in. He's got 9.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
The great one. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Pass to Dub. To the paint. And the basket by the monster.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's the great one. Minnesota with a rebound. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Dub. Inside, the monster. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Big Daddy with the fadeaway. Off on that one. And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. And it's Dub in at the shooting guard. George outside. Pass to Prince. Down low. Big Daddy's shot is good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. What a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
They got the rebound. It's tipped. Houston has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Out left to the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to the kid. Clock at 6. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. George hits them both. Houston in the lead. Pass to Mr. Clutch. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And here's George. That's tipped. Here's Red Hot. George defending. Red Hot can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Clarkson's checked in for the Timberwolves. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Head. Now here's Clarkson. Here's Big Daddy. 6 on the shot clock. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Dub. He's covered by Clarkson. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Big Daddy. There's the block. And they'll get another chance. Dub. The Rockets again can't hit. The Timberwolves trail. Here's the kid. Connects on the 17-footer.
And you can see why they put him in these spots. He's able to use his size to get the shot he wants.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Houston calls timeout. They lead by 1. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. Now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Stephen Silas as he talked with the team. As this game enters its final moments, he told his guys to keep their cool, saying, quote, no sloppy play. Let's stay true to what we do best. We're almost there, gentlemen.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And another miss by Houston. For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And they take the lead.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
1:14 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Dub. And that one drops.
And this is just typical of him. always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's the monster. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Houston has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. To the middle. Blocked. Here's ABC. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the line.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 2. There's 49 seconds left in the game.
Your Timberwolves dancers. Band your Timberwolves dancers.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the monster. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Dub. Here's Dub. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They're down by 2. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
Here's Prince. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Head, that 3 off target, had some space there after the pump fake, and so the Rockets take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everyone.